Hello friends and slot car fans, we're back with another video here today, once again about the bank turns and improving the bank turns on your layout. On this one here, if you guys refer to my earlier video where I made the borders and retaining wall for the narrow bank turn, I basically used that same technique, basically mirrored it on this one, and this is a really large bank turn, but it worked quite well. I was trying to solve a couple of problems just to kind of reiterate. When the car gets sideways on these bank turns, the tail will run into the fence supports and it just knocks the car flying off the track. And so my goal was to try to not have something that actually helps the car. I don't want it to be able to lean against the wall and just go around, but I don't want it to hamper the car either. I don't want the car to smack into some little edge that's sticking out and go flying like it does with with the regular walls that Carrera has, or basically any other brand that I've seen, because the rear tires always hit those clips. Well, or the rear end will hit the wall, and either way it's not that good. So here we've got, if you remember when I made the other one, I mentioned at the last video that I needed to make some improvements for the next one, and that's what I did here. This runout area, the shoulder, is now considerably is probably about a ½ inch wider now, and that's giving me enough room. And that's kind of what I've got set up in this picture right here to show, is that I've got all these cars twisted as far as they'll go in the slot to where the pin is getting bound up, and so that's about as far as the car would ever be able to get sideways with before it goes slinging. And so I think you can see in this picture that none of them are hitting the back wall. The Mustang's coming real close, I'll give you that. But if the Mustang went that sideways, it's going to be having a whole set of problems anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So overall, it's like I said, this is working much better, and that improvement was good. I also said on that other video that I was going to make the wall taller, and I did not do that, and that was a mistake, because cars will just flop right over this thing if they hit it hard enough. But we're going to try to run. The idea is that we can take a look at it like we did before and watch the cars go around and get a chance to kind of see what they're doing. I've got to re-angle the camera just a bit, and because I guess it's mostly the exit that's the most fun to watch. And I'll grab these cars, we'll give it a quick go. Oh, this is the drone that I'll be using just to get an extra car on the track. It's one of those, one of the kind that has the built-in guide pin, and I don't like these as much unless you're running the current generation of Power Tracks that has the red plugs on it and the red trim. You probably want to stay away from this brand of car. Then we've got the Jackson Storm, which you've probably seen in many of my videos also, and the Lockdown, and the '67 Mustang. I'm going to start with Jackson, and if we have time, we'll try to run a couple of the other ones too, if I get some decent footage of it. So we're starting with Jackson Storm and the red tuner. It's kind of some kind of tuner car. Not really sure. If any of you know what it's supposed to be, please let me know. But here we go. Well, I already came off the track. I told myself I was going to try to take it easy so I wouldn't keep wrecking on the other end away from the camera. But maybe that won't work out as well as I'd hope. Well, there we go. At least I wrecked on camera. Get my tires warmed up here. There. A little bit too much. Okay, well, maybe we got enough of that car. It's time to switch to a different one. I'm going to go with the lockdown here next. Also a Carrera car. Oh! Well, yeah, we may have too much voltage here for this car. It was set up for the previous car that we just ran. This car here is as you've seen from many videos, it's been ran the heck out of, so its motor is tired, and I had to bump up the voltage a little. And this other car doesn't need that extra voltage, and so it's running too hot. But at least we got a little bit of footage of the Jackson Storm. Maybe I'll come back later with some footage of some other cars too. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.